welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today we are out on the build kit board, BKB Duo. We're doing the range test. We're out here at Sydney Olympic Park. It's quite early, well not that early, it's 8:15 in the morning. We've got a bit of a heat wave coming, so I wanted to get it filmed today so we can get it up early next week. Now, this board is just taken out to the #1 spot on the hill climb. You saw that massive result over 39 kilometers per hour up my hill. I had no idea it would do that well. Absolutely blew my mind. So let's go and see how the range goes today. We'll talk about the battery specs and everything as we go. Should be a fun day. We should be out for maybe 25 kilometers at a rough guess. I'm 101 kilos today. Big breakfast. Probably 101.5 with camera gear. Reasonably flat, a couple of little hills here and there, and we'll sit between 20 and 25 kilometers per hour. Enough talking, let's get the test started. We are in medium mode. Let's see what we can achieve. Now, let's just touch quickly on what I discussed around the hill climb. The result was enormous. I expected it to get first, but I didn't expect it to get first by that much.
It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
You know, you've got a combination of a very light board, small wheels, good VESC, good discharge, good cells, you know, with the 30Qs. It was always going to win. And I don't think there'll be much else out there in the two-wheel drive longboard category that will beat it or knock it off its perch. So very, very happy with that. Now we're going to do the range. Let's see how these 30Qs sell. Just a reminder, it's a 324 watt-hour battery, 45 amps discharge, continuous, with a much higher peak. It's running a 60 amp BMS, so I can handle that without an issue. And we're just going to ride this until it's, as I always do, until it's unrideable or unenjoyable. I think there's no point in doing a range test until you're creeping at 4K an hour. Once we can't achieve about 10K an hour, if even 15. I think the last one we stopped at 15, 20. Once we can't achieve those speeds, we will call it, because there's just no point in, you're not going to go on a group ride and cruise behind everyone doing 5K an hour. All right, guys, let's check in very soon. We're heading around Sydney Olympic Park now. We're going to go to a cafe, my usual first stop. So we'll see you in 3 or 4 kilometers. Back to the range test. We're going really well. My cafe is, let me just turn you around, just there. That's where we're heading. About another K away, I'd say. We'll do a check-in when we get there. We'll tell you exactly how the board is performing, if we've lost any lights. And we'll get a coffee. Now, I did say it was going to be a warm one, but the cloud has come in. It's about 20 degrees. I thought it was going to get to about 30 today. But I think the cloud cover might give us a little bit of a break from the sun, which will be a nice change. All right, guys, let's check in very soon. Well, that plan didn't quite work out. The cafe is closed. I'm not sure why. Maybe because it's a weekday and it's still quite early. Check in. We have done, oh wow, okay. So we have done 6 kilometers and we are still showing 4 solid lights. Just a reminder, 324 watt hours. It's the Samsung 30Q cell, so I'm not surprised. These have a fantastic performance history. We know the 30Qs, we know they go really, really well. We're going to keep riding. We're going to go and try to find a coffee shop that is open, because I am dying for a latte. And we'll check in at the next coffee shop, which will probably be about 2K away. Okay, so let's quickly talk about what is coming up next on the channel. So up next we've got, well, I'm not sure of the next, not sure of the order. Coming up, we've got the EVAN GTS Long Range test, which will be a very interesting test. Massive quality battery, Panasonic 21700 cells, massive heap of, just a really good build. my top 3 favorite boards of this year, of ever actually. Top 3 favorite boards ever that I've ridden. Can't wait to do the range test on that. We've also got the Meepo NLS belt that arrived a couple of days ago. That is now shipping. The Meepo NLS belt is actually now shipping with its standard boosted wheels and a set of red cloud wheels. That shipped with the board, which is amazing. It's also going to increase that top speed a little bit. I know it's been a bit of a sticking point for people around the 38, I think it is, 38 kilometers per hour. Not really fast enough for a board in 2020. It's still fast. I can't run 38 kilometers per hour. So that's definitely coming very soon. Then next year, we've got some, or maybe even at the very end of this year, we've got some really, really exciting, just took a wrong turn. We've got some really exciting stuff. Brand new boards on the market that I haven't seen yet. Carbon fiber, all-terrain, pneumatics, under 1,300 USD. That is coming very soon. But the big ticket item, the one that I know everyone is waiting for, and they've just leaked some images, is the X-Way Atlas. We will be getting our hands on that towards the end of this year, I believe. It'll come down to shipping times. And I can tell you right now, and I'm just going to choose my words very carefully. The images you've seen, I'm going to say a phrase, you ain't seen nothing yet. That's all I'm going to say. So that's what's coming up. We've got some amazing things coming on the channel, guys. And again, I've already said it once in this video, but none of this would be even remotely possible without you guys, the viewers. So I really appreciate it. Every single like, every new subscriber is just amazing. It's honestly, it just blows my mind. So please remember to like the video. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe if you like the content. If you don't, I can't make you, but I would appreciate it if you did. All right, guys, let's check in soon at the next cafe. We'll do a check-in. We should be around the 9K mark by then. All right, guys, we have made it to the second official check-in, and we are on perfect timing. 10 kilometers per hour, 10 kilometers range. And so far, we're starting to lose one light. So one light down. When I brake, it goes back to 4 full lights, which is really interesting. That's the regen braking doing its thing. But it means we haven't lost that much yet that it's not registering that 4th light. Board's going well. Nothing's hot, nothing's rattling. Motors are performing exactly how they should. Again, we're in medium mode today, so we're not trying to smash it as fast as we possibly can. We're not sitting on 40K. We're sitting on 20, 25 as best I can. There's a few pedestrians around and so on today, and having no screen on the remote, it's kind of running by guess, but I think it's pretty accurate. We're on around 20, 25. Every time I look at this board, I totally get I'm going to use the word addiction to DIY. And I know this is a introduction to DIY, but it's really cool. I'm flying along going, I built this, I put it together. I put A and B and C and D and paint by numbers, that's whatever you want to call it. But I built this, I tightened those nuts, I adjusted those belts. I put those motors on up the right way and did all the right, tightening and spacing, and it's a really cool feeling. Really cool feeling. And as I said, a really nice board. Just a heap of power, a pleasure to ride. That cambered deck is very reminiscent of the boosted style. It just flies. This board will take you anywhere. And with the pneumatics, it really will take you anywhere. I mean, this is the way it's set up at the moment with those street wheels. It's definitely a street board, but put on the clouds or the pneumatics, nothing will stop this board. It has the torque to climb any hill, I think. Amazing. We are back on the board, cruising along the water's edge. As you can see, it's pretty smooth. We are on 3 lights now. But when I brake, let's see if it still does it. When I brake, still popping me back to 4. So the battery is holding out nicely. As I said, really trying to keep that average speed up. but without going, you know, too fast. I'm not trying to sabotage the range test. I want to make sure it's always around the 20-25K mark. Can be tricky without the screen. But let's keep going, let's check in soon. All right, let's have a quick look, see where we're at with the kilometers. My guess is 18. Yep, 18.6, there you go. So 18.6 kilometers so far. And we can comfortably say 2 solid lights, 3 if I brake. So I think we will definitely surpass my target of 25 kilometers. And again, you guys will get a lot more than what I do because of my weight. I really do stress test these for you at 100 kilos. All right, we're gonna keep riding. I actually don't know where I am now. This is all new territory for me. This is around the old Sydney Olympic Park, where the Olympics in the year 2000. Lots of infrastructure and stuff is still here. It's pretty cool. But we'll keep riding, we'll see. Where are you? We'll keep riding, we'll see what we find. I really don't know what's out this way, but oh, tight turn. I've got the trucks tight from when I did a couple of speed runs. Ah, archery. Look at this. I've never seen people doing bow and arrows in real life before. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, so we'll check in again soon at around the 20 kilometer mark. Make me lose my mind like all the time, it still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night, it still. Alright, this is a very fun car park. I'm geotagging this so I don't forget where it is. Pretty easy to remember. There's the big BMX track there. The Monster it's called. Woo, a lot of fun. All right, let's keep going back this way past the archery. Still on 2 solid lights. Man, I love this board. All right guys, another quick check in. We have just passed 20 kilometers, 21.1 on the Relive app. 2 solid bars out of 4. Board still has full performance. I just put it into top gear and it's still got the same massive torque that you'd expect. So those 30Q cells are living up to their expected reputation. Going very good. At this rate, we might crack the 30 kilometers, which if we do, for my weight on the 324 watt hour battery, will be very, very good. Let's keep going, let's keep the average speed up and we'll check in soon. I feel a little bit bad. There's loads of bird watchers out today and it's so peaceful and quiet. And here I am going up and down on this electric skateboard. I'm gonna show you how quiet it is. Watch this, watch this. It's gonna completely stop. Listen. Literally not a sound except for a few birds chirping and me with this dual 3000 watt belt drive board going over bridges. Such a beautiful day. Woo! Who else does that? You see a white line? It's got to be taken as a personal challenge, right? All right, guys, let's wrap up the video. Extremely happy with the outcome, performance, ride. It was all just an absolute pleasure. We ended up on, and I'll show you the footage right now from the Relive app, We ended up on 31.8 kilometers, a 99 meter elevation. So there were, as I said, a few hills in the ride. Had a top speed of 42 kilometers. That was after about 8 kilometers in the ride. So 42 kph was our top speed. That wasn't the top speed of the board, obviously, because we weren't trying to do that today, but that's just what I accidentally got up to. Average speed was, I think, around 20 kilometers. Again, it'll show you on the screen when the footage plays. All in all, absolute pleasure of a ride. Remember, I'm a 100-kilo rider, average speed of around 21 kilometers today. Awesome ride, guys, awesome board. Black Friday sale on right now. I think it's $799, I think, $899, $799. It's cheap, $100 off. Check out the website. I'll put a link below. Click on that link to buy the board. Any questions, chuck them down below. Reach out to me on Instagram. I always respond. I'm more than happy to give answers, questions. Guys, let's end the video there. Thank you so much for watching. Skate safe. Don't forget, always wear a helmet, and we'll catch you on the next video.